Welcome to Jake's Savvy Moment, where you can get tips and ideas on how you can improve your and your horse's development. Roll the tape. Today on Jake's Savvy Moment, we're going to be looking at hindquarter and forequarter yields and the specific tracks that the feet follow while executing those, building to a perfect pivot. Now, I have Chickadee back here to help us again, and if you'll notice on her legs we have different colored wraps. What we're going to do is we're going to use those colored wraps and coordinate them with a fun little tool I have to draw on a dry erase board so you can see clearly the lines that they follow. And then I have the arena all harrowed up nice for you, and we're going to put her through some hindquarter and forequarter yields on a pivot so that you can see her feet follow those tracks, and then we'll look and compare that to our drawing on the whiteboard. Let's get started.
So we get started here now. I've given you a couple of different views, some different camera angles so you can see the whole horse and close-ups on the feet. This is a great shot of Chickadee going nose, neck, and then the feet following around there. You can see how she is pivoting on the blue foot. It's the blue Superman wrap, and the orange hind foot there, the right hind leg, is backing around that pivot foot. Now as we switch to this close-up of the feet, you can see this red foot step boom forward and around, boom forward and around, which is the way I like it. And then the reason I have this is pivot on the outside hind. It's more of a cow horse move versus a reining horse move, so it's not going to be as fast as a reining horse, but it's more defensive to help her get in position on a cow. That's the why for that. Now we have our fun marker toy, and this is just a 2x4 that I drilled some holes in that would fit these markers, so I could play with demonstrating the tracks that feet follow on the different pivots, and also later we might pull this back out when we look at some haunches in and shoulders in to show the way the feet travel. So now that we've looked at the forequarter yields, we're going to now push the hindquarters around, and she's pivoting on the inside front foot, and she's maintaining forward motion, and we want to look for rhythm, relaxation, and connection, in this case to the pattern, which is moving her hindquarters. And then we'll just finish up with another shot of the markers, and you can see it's a slow, steady feel on there to keep that pivot in place, just like you're going to have when you play with your horse.
As we wrap up this savvy moment, I hope you could see how there was a couple different ways that she pivoted. She pivoted offensively and defensively, and so what that means is when we moved the hindquarters around and pivoted on the front foot, she pivoted on the inside front foot. It meant she was going forward and around that foot that was pivoting. However, when she moves her front end around the hindquarters, she pivots on the outside, therefore she's backing around that pivot foot. There's different applications for both things, and so now for you, your homework is to go out, play with it, see what can you do to have either or, depending on how you ask. I'd like it for you to be able to go forward and around and backwards around different pivot feet. This has been another one of Jake's Savvy Moments.